We're live. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I'll ever post this. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to just brainstorm. I just want to go live. I'm gonna play some music, some of my music, and try to figure out why I release so much, but I don't have an audience for it, or my audience isn't really growing. I know why I'm not growing. I don't have a videographer, and I don't really make my. I gotta find a way to make my short form video viral. That's what I really need. I'm thinking about getting on Upwork. This is called Like You, but just like you. This is my music. This is Tantu Beats. I'm thinking about using Upwork. I just can't afford it. I can't afford to release twice a month. I'm thinking about scaling it back once I get into graduate school just to be able to afford it. The other option is to get a business investment, which is what I hope to do. I filled out a FAFSA, and I got to figure out if I can get graduate school paid for, if I get housing. I'll probably deal with all that in March. When I hear, I'm still waiting to hear if I got into U of M sociology department for a PhD. Just like you, nice and cool, oh so smooth. Show me what it's like to be you. I love your style and your grace. I love your third eye, love your wave. I hope your philosophy stands the range. Grow and love and learn and play. You're so smart, you're so what was I thinking about today? So I was thinking today, you got to really know psychology, but I was in astronomy, but this is what it's like for me. Let me see if I can encapsulate this. People have it, there's an investment theory that say the cycle of abuse, you are abused, so you abuse other people, and a lot of people are like, get the excuse that, I was abused, so that's how I was taught. But you really just got to break the cycle of abuse. And this is why I wanted to think about this. So they have an investment in it, and they would have to basically admit, I'm a monster, my parents were a monster, and the whole thing is bad. But it's easier just to accept that this is the way it is. So with that, if you accept that the magnetism in the earth and the sun give it consciousness, like I talk about in my book, 108, The Story of Discovering Earth's Consciousness. The song is really popular, actually. Oh yeah, chillin' out, relaxing, macking like Cool J, love how they do it. Hey, how you doing? Chillin' out, relaxing, macking like Cool J, love how they do it. Hey, how you doing? Making writtens for a living, and I wanted you to witness from the mitten, and I'm gifted. If you listen, then you'll get it. So I had a timer. I just started it for 10 minutes. We'll see how long we go. Let me get focused. So, basically, if the earth and sun are conscious, it's like it minimizes humanity's kind of like prestige or importance or self-worth or ego, because we're basically just a species from this atmosphere on a conscious being on a sun of trillions of suns on trillions of planets. That there's probably more life other places. So it's kind of like this. You would almost have to admit, that you're insignificant. The reason people love Jesus is because it's a personal God. He's your savior. Yeah, he's your buddy Jesus. He's got your back. He's your redeemer. He's your savior. Tweaker. No, I get nervous I don't know what it is. I always get nervous while I'm on lives. Even when I do my Sunday updates, I'm always like, right now I have anxiety. I don't know what it is. Probably because I want to get it out. Like, it's like, they did tests on this. There's like Euro stress, like stress that comes from within, and external stress that comes from external sources. You want the Euro stress where you kind of feel like anxious. It's like getting on stage. But you don't want the Euro stress like a bad boss that's like telling you, that's like breathing down your neck. Yeah. I'm not a tweaker. I want to party with Carly and the Pittman sisters. Cute as cat talk with the whiskers. Repeat and listen. Dance to the rhythm or try again. Forget the Fisker. Okay, so why? That's probably a reason. Like, one of my favorite... I got low battery. We'll have to end this. But one of the things, for the most part, nobody responds. Like, I'm not big enough to get a response, and I'm not big enough to attract an audience to bring it to them yet. So there's no like monetary motivation. I basically need a hand up. It would mean everything if another artist would like co-sign or something like that. But I plan on trying to market, but the problem is I need the money for it. That's where I want to try and get a book deal. I got to talk to like the Michigan State University and University of Michigan Press, depending on where I go to graduate school. But I already know the name I want for it. I want to write a book about inequality based off of the stuff I talk about in Human Farming. If you go to farminghumans.com. If you go to farminghumans.com, you'll see my post about inequality. So I kind of want to write a book about that. I got a bunch of books, and more like a pamphlet, like a short, concise, and it's backed up by, basically, it's my like work at the university. So, and I'm hoping that will pay for not only like money for housing if I need to, but this song makes me laugh. I shouldn't be playing this. It's just We Dance. This song always makes me laugh. It's about sexual freedom. This is more appropriate. What was I talking about? Oh, so I want to get a book published and pay for my music by getting a book deal. And be able to... I need a videographer. No, I'm just trying to think. Someone said bro hi. I'm just trying to think. This is just me bringing out ideas. and listening to my music at the same. As you stack racks tall, rig the economy and claim it's their fault. Just wanna make it and rap a playground. We gonna have a hold down. Come on, bring the hoes round Michigan, the birthplace of Motown, where we get slow loud. Yes, I've been endowed with 108. The meaning is profound in Hindu, what it means to you and what it founds. Anyways, so I want to write a book to support my rap. Otherwise, I don't. I release twice a week. I release twice a month, and it doesn't really give me the momentum that I'm looking for. Like it's just not enough. Like, it's just not. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to release all this stuff, and I'm going to tone it down on releasing it and try and spend some of that money on marketing. Someone said, LOL, dude, you should be a comedian. Seriously. Cool. I'm just talking, man. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for the compliment. Thanks for the love. Let's see. That's basically what I wanted to talk about, and I went off about the consciousness in the universe. Let's see. I've been alive for about... My phone's going to die. I know it's going to die. So the book, someone asked, what's the book about? This is my book. This is 108, the story of discovering Earth's consciousness. It's broken down into 4 parts. The first part is about celestial consciousness, how the planet and stars are conscious. And then part 2 is how I came to that conclusion, my personal story getting there and dealing with schizoaffective disorder. Part 3 is about atmospheric consciousness, so part of knowing. And then the last part is it's about knowing, which is spelled KNHOEING, and it's broken down into 4 parts: celestial consciousness, atmospheric consciousness, sustainability, and eugenics. Why the number 108? I've seen it everywhere. So, why the number 108? I've always seen it everywhere. So, 108, I like Carl Jung, of course. I haven't read him in a long time. I should really look into his stuff. Anyways, 108 is the distance. There's 108 suns fit into the diameter of the sun. It's 108 times the sun's diameter from the earth to the sun, and it's 108 times the moon's diameter from the moon to the earth. I think that's right. I think I got all the points. I said that out of order, that's why it's hazy. But that's basically why 108. And so it has to do with maybe... I talk about this look up Sadhguru, Sadhguru, I think Sadhguru, and 108. He'll tell you, this is more in Eastern cultures, and I wouldn't base my whole name off of it if I wasn't sure. It's all in a whole Eastern culture thing. Don't argue with me, argue with them, because a lot of people are just interested in it, and I get why I'm interested into it. I'd pay for that information. But, did you know there's a hexagon on the pole of Saturn? Yeah. One of the creators on here named, man. Yeah, Yeti from Yummy Yeti. He talks about how he has a theory about how the universe is consciousness, and one of them he gives as like how a child, if you were conscious, you would lay out geometric patterns on the floor, and so does like Saturn does. He gives it a reason, like it's intentionally laying out a geometric pattern. It's complicated. It's the 6th planet from the sun. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I gotta end this live. I want to be able to remember it, and my phone is gonna die is the biggest thing. So, thank you for being here. I'll come back after. I won't come back. I gotta charge my phone. Thank you for being here. The size of the moon and the sun in the sky being the same size is a huge coincidence. Thanks for the follow, Octagonatron. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. I love you very much. And until next time, see ya.